everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I have these two beautiful people and they're going to be telling us what it is that they do to keep their relationship so perfect and special. So if you are interested, keep watching.
Okay. My name is Patricia. I go to UTM. I'm studying health science, psychology, hoping to apply to med school. We've been together for a year and a half.
Yeah. So my name is Hassan and I work as a clinical research assistant. And
It's so serious.
yeah, and we've been together for 1.5 years, and yeah. So you guys grab your popcorn.
Oh.
We're gonna take you guys on the ride.
Oh my God.
I'm going to narrate the story. There are some parts we don't really agree on, but when that time comes, she's going to say that part. So basically, we met in the club.
Wow.
Yes,
Hello.
we did meet in the club, and we met in the club, and we danced and everything. And afterwards, I'm gonna meet her. But there's a very interesting twist to this story, actually. You know, I'm gonna tell the background story. You revealed
because it wasn't by accident
Yeah.
that we met at the club.
So first of all, it's all. I actually said at Afrofest actually. So there was Afrofest like
I didn't know him. He was
2014. You knew me. Okay, wait. I'm gonna just listen to me. Let me take you guys on the journey. So Afrofest, right? I played Professor Jaja, right? And the professor is like this serious guy, smart, intellectual, and that kind of guy she likes.
Wow.
So as she came for the show. So I went on Instagram and I searched Afrofest 2014. You know, just to see people that came in, their outfit and stuff. So I was going through, and I saw her. And I was like, whoa.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa. So she wore this like blue dress and stuff. So I'm like, whoa. So I went through a couple,
Who's that girl?
I went through more of her pictures, right? And I'm like, wow. So I just said to myself, like, this girl is not bad. Like, I would love to have this girl somewhere. That was just, I just said that to myself, you know. I'm just like, it's not a bad girl to have. And that sometimes you look at pictures, but you're just like, okay, yeah, this one is fine, but just move. But when I came to her own, it was just something.
It's not like first scroll.
I'm just like, okay, so I'm just gonna keep you there. So I liked most of her pictures, but I didn't follow her.
Who is this guy?
I didn't follow her. I just liked her pictures, but I didn't follow her. Then she now followed me. Then I'm like, okay, she's
I don't remember this.
She doesn't remember, but I remember it really.
I don't remember doing that.
So I liked pictures that she followed me, then I followed back. You know, but yeah, that's it. So that's what happened. That's like my first ever like knowledge
Interaction
of like,
with
this girl that existed and stuff. Like I said, she likes this like serious guys who are intellectual and dress well, and that's basically Professor Jaja. So she was feeling the boy.
No, that is not it, yo. That's
She was like, okay, but you
though.
thought the professor was a good like at least you
a
felt
good
like,
actor.
yeah, but
Like the same shows that I watch on TV, it was like, okay, cool, nice
So-
acting. That's why when I saw you like at the after party thing, I'm like, oh, Professor Jaja,
Yeah,
but then that was it. I didn't think about it again.
So when you got home, you're not telling your friends, oh my god,
No,
professor.
I wasn't doing that.
Okay, if you say
Anyways,
so.
yes.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. She saw the professor, that yada.
And went home and slept fine.
Okay, if you say so. But yeah, that's what happened on that end of things. So we came for this other party later on, and I saw her. So I was like, oh, this girl I checked out on Instagram the other day.
That's a lie. We went for that party, but I went with my friends. You knew I was coming,
Yeah.
which is why you made sure you were there.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Is it that?
No. I'm not denying that part. So when we followed each other on Instagram, right? So the party was coming up, so I'm like, okay, yeah. So I did a little background research, right, of our friends and stuff. So
Wow.
I got to know who our friends were.
Some people
Then,
might call this stuff.
It was because I didn't even know who he was. I didn't know he was looking into me.
That's not true. That's not true, Sha, but she won't want to say it. But that's not true.
No, like I didn't know you were looking me up like this.
No, of course you're not looking you up, but you were feeling the board.
No, I wasn't.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I wasn't.
Like, on my end,
I didn't know you. All I knew is that you were an actor in Afrofest, like every other actor in Afrofest.
So when you go home and you tell your friends.
I didn't tell him
Professor-
anything. I told him after the second meeting we had, but not like
After
the
the meeting
time.
at the club?
Yeah. Not
Okay.
before that. I was like, who? Like, okay.
Okay. Sure, if that's what you want to say. Okay, but anyway,
What?
in the club, right? So like she got to the club and I was happy she was there, right? Happy, like this girl I'm feeling, so she was in the club and stuff. So I saw her and her friends and stuff. Then I was on the wall on my own, like I was just on the wall, like doing my thing and stuff.
Wow.
Then she stretched her hand towards me. And she was like, like how girls come and you take, they not turn them around, then that's like dancing. That's what she did. She stretched her hands towards me and I picked her hands and we started dancing. So I was just on the wall on my own. She wasn't one who came to me, like on the wall. Like we just had this eye contact.
This wall.
We just had this eye contact and she stretched her hands and I took her hands and we started dancing. So, yes.
No.
So what happened?
I just feel like we both mutually wanted to dance together. It wasn't me like that was like.
Yeah, I know. I want to dance with you. I'm just saying that.
But you're making it seem like you were like straight on a wall, like frozen.
I said I was doing my thing and stuff. Then maybe we had this eye contact. Then
Yeah. So now we had eye contact. So I was like, okay, cool. But you're making it seem like I just like.
we had eye contact and you came and stuff, and you were saying you were not feeling the boy.
Okay,
Someone
no.
Like,
But the thing is, I'm going to a place, everyone's drinking, feeling good, whatever, and so I danced with someone.
But you thought I was cute. Yes.
Oh my god. Yeah.
Exactly.
But it wasn't when you dance with someone like I don't know, maybe they'll try to like talk to you more, but he was just like, shh, leaves, and I'm like, what? I was like, wow, like zero interest. True? I'm like, okay.
After her pictures.
Yeah, he acted like I was nobody.
You can't just give in like that. You have
He
to.
like zero interest. Like after the dance is over, it's like
It was nice.
it's been nice, yeah.
Wow,
And I think that's what caught my interest because I was like,
mysterious.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like when you want something that you can't have.
Exactly.
I think he did that, like, and he did it on purpose.
Okay.
You have to take notes. Don't just go and meet the girl and be saying, "Give me your number."
Oh, this is
No, and, oh my god, and that's the thing, like, that was happening the whole day, and at the end, he didn't even ask for my number.
So it was like,
I was like, hey.
breath of fresh air.
I was like, am I really leaving? Like, is he really letting me go right now?
But yeah, that's how that happened. So we met in the club, we danced. Oh, and I walked her to a hotel. So actually, after the party and stuff, when you go outside and people are still hanging around, I just saw her there. I'm like, you're a very good dancer. She was like, yeah, thank you. Then our hotel.
See, after all that, compliments.
So our hotel was not far, so I just walked out there. We just talked like a little bit and told her my name and stuff. Then after that, I just went home.
And he didn't ask for my number.
So
after all this walking I had to do, talking,
yeah,
it was just.
So you now paid her to get after
Yeah, exactly.
So
Like,
yeah.
it's so cool. It's so cool.
Like what?
So I was like, okay, I guess he's not interested. Cool. And then I wake up the next day.
Yeah, then I followed her on
Everything.
on
I woke up and there was a follow link to every social media, meaning he never needed my number because this guy has probably been watching me.
You have to find you.
Yeah, so he never needed my digits.
Son.
He would
That's
talk
time.
to me, but not too much.
Exactly.
So that it got annoying, It was very strategic. It really was. He wouldn't kiss me, like that whole, how girls wait for the first kiss.
What is this?
Like, I had to be like, does he not like me? Like, I had to go back to my girls. We had to have like a conference because I'm like, guys, I don't know what's happening.
Wow.
But this person is just
confusing.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, for the conflict part, everyone has conflicts.
Mm-hmm.
Like we are not perfect still. We have conflict here and there.
We're both very prideful.
Yeah, like we have we feel like there's a conflict. Like one person feels that she's right, like she feels she's right, and me I feel I'm right.
Both of you think you're right.
Exactly. So one of
How does that work?
Our first argument, like we were together in the same room, but we were just quiet. No one's talking.
I would like bring my points and my facts. She would bring hers, and I would say, okay, this is why I think this is this. She would say that's why she thinks that's that. But we figured out that wasn't really working. Mm-hmm. So it's not really about who's right and stuff. So we just actually
Have to compromise.
Exactly, compromise.
I
That's
think
like
the important thing was like we had to learn how like we both are, and then come up with a plan to work
kind of deal
around our
exactly.
personalities.
yeah.
As soon as the problem happens, we try to handle it like as soon as it happens. So if someone's mad, it's like ask them why they're mad right away. Like don't just
Leave it to like
leave it for it to get like
Yeah.
worse and because I think that's what we did at the beginning. Like we were just like on our corner
Yeah,
and no one
because
saying anything and it gets
if
worse.
you leave it, like if you leave like a problem, if you sleep on a problem, most importantly, like the next day things just seems to get worse.
Yeah, and that's one of our number one things. Don't sleep in.
Don't sleep on it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's a song like this.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't sleep on it. I mean, even though you feel you're right, I mean, just say sorry.
still
It
deserve
works.
something.
Like it
Yeah.
makes
Apologies are so difficult.
it makes things it makes things easier. So that's one thing I learned from her. Actually, how to like apologize and like say sorry, even though you don't think like
That's
you're
true.
wrong. Just say sorry. It makes things better. Then you guys can talk about it later and stuff. So
What about
yeah.
things like jealousy? Like, does any of you get
Ah.
jealous? So things like social media. How comfortable
Please.
are you guys? How comfortable are you guys with social media? Yeah.
Well, I personally like the first time I met him, like he thinks, oh, I was feeling the boil, this all that. But my thing with him is when I started following him on social media, I'm like, this guy has a lot of friends that are girls.
Yeah.
You know? Like, I don't understand what I'm gonna do with this because I'm like, I'm not seeing any
Any guys?
guys. Like all his friends are girls, and I was just like, I don't have time for this. Like, so that was my one thing, and like I brought it up to him slightly, you never bring out the crazy too
early.
Gotta.
Who's this?
Yeah. So I think like it's just with the jealousy thing. I think it's more so like communication. It's like like we need to like respect each other and blah blah blah, and like we come up with like things that bother someone and doesn't bother someone, and like try to like respect those.
Yeah, and just like you said, I have a lot of like girls who are friends, social media and everywhere, and so she just lets me
Most
know.
popular. Jesus.
So yeah, like on Twitter you see me like and stuff on Instagram,
Yeah.
But that's one thing she just as communication. So she won't just sit there and be like suffering and be like, oh my god, this guy is talking to this girl today.
I'm a very
Another one
verbal
tomorrow.
person.
So she lets me
That's
know.
good. That's good.
Yeah, so she lets me know, and I try not to do too much out there, not to be too like overly friendly like on the media and stuff. So
What about you?
that's how,
Yeah.
yeah. So for my case, actually, well, she doesn't really have that much guy friends, but she
So
has.
he's winning.
Yeah, but well, obviously, like she interacts with some guys here and there and stuff. But
Like
yeah.
my brothers.
No, you have some guy friends.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, I'm more of a thinker. So
You
because
won't
I know.
even know that.
Yeah, I'm
we
a
don't know what's
thinker.
going on.
So she's verbal. She tells me that, oh my god,
like right away.
yeah, but me, I'm a thinker because I mean, I think positively. I'm like, okay, you might be talking to this guy here, but at the end of the day, like, you are mine, right? Like, you're the one. Like, at the end of the day, like, I'm still the one you come back home to, no matter how many guys you talk to, no matter how many guys you interact with, how many guys you say this to. I just think about it, I'm like, okay, that's just our friend,
And it's definitely a thing of trust too. Like, you guys
Exactly,
have a trust
so-
understanding.
Yeah, so me, I just think through it, and I give myself that like thought process. I'm like, okay, this is nothing. Like, Hassan, calm down. Don't be jealous about
Calm
it.
down.
So I think my way through my own, but she brings hers up to me and talk about it.
Yeah, I think it's because I'm a person who likes to deal with things early and quickly.
Which is very
Yeah.
good, honestly.
Yeah.
I can't say the
Yeah.
same for me.
So I
because-
can't just think like, what am I
Don't
thinking
let
about?
it, like,
You
So
know?
much.
No, because that means I'm just gonna sit there
Dwell in it,
and then
like-
it's just gonna keep playing in my mind. So as soon as I see something, I'm like, yo, like this, I'm not feeling this, you
Yeah.
know? And then we talk about it, fix it, done.
Well, the first thing I would say is get to know the person. Like, I got to know her for 5 months before it was official.
I was like,
Why are you waiting so long for that?
I have to be like, so you know that stereotypical like, what are we?
Yeah.
I took my time to like actually know who this person is, and that helps out on the long run. So I don't try and get to know the person. Like, don't
Don't
hurry,
rush, yeah.
take your time. If the person is meant to be yours, the person will be. So it doesn't like the amount of time doesn't really like matter. So
I think it's also important to be like open-minded.
mhm.
Like people are very like selective. Like they have an idea, like this has to be the type of guy I need to have or whatever.
Yeah.
And then that's if they don't see that guy, like they don't talk to them. But yet you might be missing out on like, you know.
You can't really know too by just seeing someone.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You might see someone and then you talk to them and you're like, ugh, you know? So I feel like it's important to let people in. If someone's talking to you, talk back to them. Doesn't mean you have to get with them, but you're giving someone the chance to get to know you. Be nice to the girls who are guys who are nice, and girls be nice to the guy who's being nice to you. Yeah.
Open-minded.
So we're gonna play a game before we call it a day. What celebrity would he want to be married to if he could? So 3, 2,
That's what I'm
1.
thinking about.
Yemi Alade.
What?
Wow!
No. Why would you say Yemi? Because that is song we're just listening to.
No, I don't know.
No.
I feel like you're always singing this song.
No, I'm not.
Do you even know?
I don't.
Who's the one that we watch on Apple TV?
Richard.
Quincy Johnson.
No, the curvy.
Oh, Jocelyn
Yeah.
Thomas.
Is that who it is?
Like she's Ghanaian. She has.
The one in the show.
Yeah, that's Jocelyn Thomas.
Yeah, that's okay. That's who I think.
Nah.
Okay, what is Patricia's favorite movie?
Oh, you should know this.
3, 2, 1, go.
Pride and Prejudice.
Okay, so that brings us to the end of the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys have liked seeing Hassan and Patricia. So leave a comment down below. So yeah, if you want to see Hassan and Patricia again, let us know. Just put a comment down below and don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Thanks for having us. Bye.